up in the lab again. It's the doctor. Come on, you know how the thing's set, man. You feel me? Yeah, man. Yeah, man, it's the doctor. I'm back up in the lab again. You understand? I told you already, I'll be doing all the evaluations for Trill ATV. Never anything long. You feel me? But yeah, man, today's what, the 30th of November. As we approach the end of lockdown, we've got what, 2 more days before the end of lockdown. Different towns are in different tiers. It's all comical to me. Obviously, been watching the uploads I've been doing. Level 11, I call it level 11, comical 19 Jumanji, because it's just comical out here. I find a lot of things comical, the way everything's been done since this so-called pandemic and whatnot. I just find people funny. I find it even more hilarious during the pandemic. You've seen a lot of things come to light, a lot of people, just a lot of different stuff. And I just found it comical, and I find people comical and situations comical. But there's a lot, as I said, the topic of this show is called There's Levels to This, and there's many different levels. There's 1 trillion levels out here, and it's like, you know, just different levels, different perceptions, different ways of how people look at things. It's like as delving into what's the difference between positivity and being real, because everybody out here wants to talk about their positive, but then okay, yeah, but as soon as you mention a real situation, oh, you're negative, oh, you're negative, oh, what? So being real or a real situation is classed as being negative. And when I asked a certain amount of people, because I've done a little survey for myself, I didn't really record it because I was in different organizations, different apartments, different buildings, asking these questions, innit? Sometimes you can't really take your camera everywhere you go, innit? I know it's reality TV, but you have to just summarize for yourself. And I'm asking people, so what's the difference between positivity and being real? And it's like, being real is being negative. I'm like, wow, is that how it is out here? Comical behavior. And so it's like, certain things I'm just asking myself, boom, 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 boom. It's like I'm asking these questions. I'm like, wow, for real. It's like positivity to me is being hopeful, knowing that things are going to get better, things can change, having a positive mental attitude towards life. You know, even when it's getting you down in negative, and it's used mainly in negative situations or just in general. But you know, being real to me as well is like, we've been programmed from the get-go, and it's like a lot of people are waking up now, and during the pandemic a lot of people have woken up. It's like, but people are throwing around this woke talk like, oh, I'm woke, oh, this and this is happening, so stay woke, my brother. No, get out of here. Being woke means you means that you're alert, very alert to what your surroundings and the situation. A lot of people are preaching as well. That's not going to work. That's not going to run. If you can't change anything, if you can't stop anything that you're preaching about, slide to the side. But yeah, what's it called? So being real, because we've been programmed out here a lot. You know, like the glass. What's the glass? Is it half empty? Is it half full? Mate, the glass ain't half empty or half full. The glass is halfway. If you tell someone that, oh, you'll be negative, that's being real. When you jump into your car and you fill up your car to, like, I don't know, half tank, or you put some petrol in, not fill it up, but put some petrol in to half tank. You don't say, oh, my car's half empty. Oh, you know what? It's half full. You say it's a half a tank of petrol. I got half a tank of petrol, and I'm heading out to wherever I'm going. So it's just comical out here. And I put that to a certain amount of people, and it's like, for real? Like, programmed behavior. A lot of people are like, oh, what? And I've got to laugh at you. I really got to laugh at you. A lot of people are like, what? Mama's got a doctor's suit on, stethoscope and pens in the pocket. He's not even a real doctor. He's not even got a PhD. I'm a doctor in life science. Get with it. Let it hurt you. Let it burn. But just watch what's going on and stay tuned. Does that make sense what I'm trying to say to you? Because you know that the show is addictive. You know that you like what you see. Come on, it's not like I'm talking nonsense out here. I'm talking real. Oh yeah, sorry, that's negative, innit? I'm keeping the talk real, innit? Real evaluations, real calculations, real summaries, real research, and I'm hitting it. And it's not like I just come out the other day and call myself Dr. Love. It's like when you tell people, when I say Dr. Love, it's like people, oh, love doctor. I need to express more than ever. I need to emphasize on this point. There ain't no love doctors out here. It's Dr. Love. Man, you get me? You don't understand? We're dealing with life science. You understand what I'm trying to say to you? So it's like one of them ones, boom, 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 boom. And it's like, I'm getting a stink, like, not even stink. People are like, oh, why is he dressing as a doctor? He's not even got a PhD. Let it hurt, yeah, let it burn. I'm a doctor. Let me tell you why. And I broke it down with somebody the other day. It's like, oh, why are you the doctor? Why the doctor? And then they went into, I ain't even going to go too deep into the situation because a lot of people talk to me and it's client confidentiality. But all I can say to you is, I've helped more people and quicker and faster than their therapist and their counselor. Put it in the bin and bin it. Come on. You get me? And I can't call the people, I can't mention them, I can't bring them on the big screen because, as I said, client confidentiality. But for right now, you know who it is. Come on, man. Do I have to do the t-shirt down? Come on, man. Put that in a cup of tea. You get me? Come on. You know what time it is, man. Look, you know what time it is. You just know what time it is, innit? And no matter what I'm doing, you get me? It's just, this is how it is. You know, stay tuned. You get me? Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. You can get me on Facebook, which is Trillademus. You can get me on Instagram, CHGM Corp. You can get me on Twitter, M.P.R. Records. You can get me on Snapchat. Come on. You know what do you think the name's gonna be? Dr_Love 38. You know, we're just rapping and come on, the doctor's out here. And that's basically the gist. And every now and again, I'll be coming on and I'll be giving the evaluations for Trill ATV. And I must also emphasize that I've got a little thing going on. The movement's obviously advanced. If you've been watching from put an end to the homeless, when I've been going through them different situations, it's not like I'm back on it. It's just moving through different situations, different scenarios. I told you from the start. Go back to the start and watch when I said this one's going to be called Volume 3. And it's like boom, boom, boom. So I'm going through this situation. I must emphasize that 10% of the earnings off these videos, when I do get to where I need to get to, will be given to the homeless. I'm like, you're going to see the real work. And I'm gonna talk about any other organizations. I'm just going to say you're going to see some real work. I also must emphasize, get at me on my socials, DM me for any donations you might have. I'm talking about I'm talking about coats, sleeping bags, not boxers. I was going to say not boxers, not socks. That's unhygienic. Not bras. That's unhygienic. You know, coats, socks, new socks if you can, hats, gloves. You know, women wear, men wear, just stuff for the homeless, basically. If you go back to some of the stuff that I was doing, if you go back to some of the videos that I've done, in level 11s, I don't know what number it is. Obviously, I was out there with them, man, but I can only do so much at this point in time. However, as this progresses, as my pockets, you know, deepen, I will be doing a lot more. Very, very, very much more, definitely. Yes, I say to you, add me on my socials, DM me, I've got addresses, and if you can donate your address so I can drop stuff off to your address, and you want to get involved in helping, you know, give back something to your community, help people that are less fortunate than ourselves, you know, let's get down with the Trill A Trust Fund, if that makes any sense. So I must emphasize, because it's like when I put something out, everyone's like, hey, you're funny, man, you're funny. But I put something up on my socials the other day, all across the board, you know, because I'm out here like Ralph, about to break the internet. My name was Ralph. You get me? But yeah, I put things all across the board. Oh, what's called? Give me some donations. Only a couple of people turned up. But then when I put something out where it's like someone's talking nonsense to me or this, that, the rest of it. Oh, you're funny. Oh. Donations, please, people. There's people out here that are suffering, that while you're in your house and the government telling you to lock down, there's people still sleeping on the street. So when I talk to people talking about they're bored or I can't wait till this lockdown ends, or this, that, the other. They got all these problems, mate. I look at them, I think, I feel sorry for you. I really do. I feel sorry for you. When people tell me that they're bored, I'm like, when you say you're bored, when someone says they're bored and they run out of things to do, it's like your imagination is limited. And it just tells me a lot about you. It really tells me a lot about you. You're not creative. You're not happy within, basically. Because you can't just sit and chill and just flow. You're bored. Bored of what? Being alive. Be happy. Be happy that you was on the wake up list. When people tell me, "Oh, you got all this great energy," okay, me and you are different. I'm happy to be alive. I don't know what you're doing out here, but this is me. I've got the energy of life in me. You want to wake up and get some of that. So when you're all that dull, dim, all that kind of behavior, Kim. And when I say Kim, keep it moving. That's why I'm K-I-M, keep it moving. But yeah, and the more that it hurts you lot, that I'm in a doctor's think about it. I like to row you up. So it's the more I'm gonna be in here, breaking off evaluations, coming with the setup, no long thing. Trill ATV out here, don't forget it. If you like what you've seen, make sure you like, share, and subscribe.